The Food Network Canada.
Oh, James, how do you do the things you do? I still can't believe that it's true. I get hungry when I think of you. Like champagne and caviar, you're such a treat. Like cherries to believe, you're oh so sweet. You whet my appetite each time we meet. Oh, James, it's true. I get hungry when I think of you.
Hi there. Later on today, I'm going to cook a chicken. Not for you guys, for a party I've got. And I'm sprinkling it with salt because that will let it sit on there with a little bit of salt rubbed into it for, 3 or 4 hours, and the skin will be really crisp. But we haven't got time to cook a whole chicken. We've only got half an hour. So I'm going to put that away and show you what you can do with a little bit of chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff. All right. This is the best way you can roast chicken in a hurry for people. You get yourself a plastic bag. Now, you can call this chicken in a plastic bag if you want. Mom, why don't you cook chicken in a plastic bag? I haven't got time. Just put some salt in there and some pepper. All right. This is the designated procedure for putting pepper into a plastic bag. You put the pepper meal in there and keep on cranking while you talk absent-mindedly at the top of your voice till somebody says, I think that's enough. Going to... No. All right, fair enough. Salt, chicken thighs. This, let me show you this. This is chicken thighs with the bone in. The best cut of chicken there is. You put some flour in with this pepper and salt, about a couple of tablespoonfuls. Not a lot. You buy chicken thighs. They're cheaper because they're not as fashionable as legs, and they've got bone in them. They taste good because they've got bone in them, and they are very good value. And you can't do any better than that. So you get your chicken thighs, shake them up with the flour, with the pepper and salt. All right, and then get some oil and put a couple of tablespoonfuls of oil into a hot pan. Now, normally you don't need to put oil in there if you've got chicken thighs, but we're putting flour on for a reason, which I'll explain to you in a minute. All right. So there we go. Put the chicken thighs that are floured, skin side down, into the hot oil. Don't be afraid to move them around. Use this tool to, the chicken thigh itself to push it around. Just put them in there and let them brown. And that's really all you've got to do. Now, what you need then to do is to get things ready to cook it with. Get an onion. You know how to cut up an onion. We did onions 2 weeks ago, and there you are. You peel it off like that. Very easy. Look, just go through the whisker and then peel it off like that. It's the easy way to do it. Don't throw the skins away, because we're going to do something else chickeny today, and I want to use those skins for something else. All right, so there's our onion, ready to go. We want some garlic. Here's some garlic. Squash the garlic and chop it up. And that's basically ready to go. We want some ginger. We'll grate that in a minute. And we're just going to turn that over. Have I got some tongs here? Yeah. Here's some tongs. See? It's not quite golden yet, so let it get golden. Now, while that's happening, just think about making chicken stock. When you go to the chicken store, always ask for the bits. You get a bag of bits, like that. I think it was $1, something like that. And you don't have to have a great big pot like this unless you are running a restaurant. You get yourself an ordinary saucepan and you put some water in it. I mean, there's nothing easier than making chicken stock. It takes about 3 hours. And you put the water and you turn the fire on underneath it. Right. You dump in the chicken bits, backs, necks, odd wing bits, anything at all. Just chuck it in there like that. Chuck in, you see, all the onion skins. You chuck in all the bits of vegetables you're not going to use. We're going to use this asparagus later, so we have to get the ends off it. So we cut the ends off there. Whoops, nearly put the wrong bit in. And we'll put the asparagus in there. Want a couple of onions. You don't even have to bother to peel the onions. Or cut them up, because they're going to simmer for 3 hours and all kinds of nice things are going to happen to them. You can put in bits of celery. You can put in a leek. I don't put any garlic in, not in the stock, because, well, you don't want it to taste of garlic. You can put it in later. You might not want to have it tasting of garlic. So there. Put in all the stuff, even parsley stalks. I keep the parsley stalks. And just put them in the stock and turn the fire up. Let it simmer away. Put the lid on until it boils. And there you go. It will turn into that. Now, I'll show you what to do with that in a minute. Now, while we're here, now let's get this. We've got the chicken, light browned on that side. See? Nice and crispy and golden. That's the flour that does that. And just get rid of that. We'll get a plate ready for it. We don't need to do any more than this. I'm going to put the chicken in there. And now I want you to see the great joy of this. A little bit of fat comes out of the chicken. All right? Whoops, there it is. You can see that. We're going to get rid of that. Where are you, Snoopy? Come and have a look. There, see, we've got all that spare fat in there that we can just dump off and get rid of. But we've got this ready to go. Now, onion, ready to brown. Crank the oven up to 400 degrees. Get some garlic. We cut the garlic, sprinkle that over the top of it, and get some grapes. Doesn't matter if they're red grapes or green grapes. Doesn't matter. They're grapes. Put those on top of it, and in all the little holes. A little bit of garlic in there. We've got salt and pepper, which will bring the flavors out, and we don't need anything else to get this into a really gorgeous roast chicken, which is going to make its own sauce. Stuff this in the oven at 400 degrees, and in 20 minutes, it should be done. Maybe 25. You can check it and have a look. And that's the way you do it. We'll put the asparagus on later, put some other things, but we're going to make some other quick chicken dishes in a minute. All right?
Hi, and I'm Elizabeth Baird. I'm Daphne Rabinovich.
Watch our Canadian living experts create beautiful food.
The trick to roast beef, you're actually grating the beef for me.
Yes, I am. I'm doing it as fast as I can. I know you need them.
And answer your cooking queries.
If you ever see any recipes that are coming from the Canadian Living Test Kitchen with orange in them,
They're all Elizabeth's inspiration, okay?
Oh, we're so shameless.
That's Canadian Living Cooks. Every weekday at 5 on Food Network Canada. This program is brought to you by French's Mustard. Smile, you've got French's.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Facts. Cats don't come with brakes. Fact. No other wipes kills germs faster than new Lysol disinfecting wipes. They kill 99.9% of germs in 30 seconds. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact. Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact. A child who shares nothing else will share the cold bug. Fact. Lysol spray kills 99.9% of the cold virus in only 30 seconds. No spray is better at killing viruses. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Watch what you eat. This is Food Network Canada.
TV invites you to enter the Eagle Brand Baking Magic Contest. You could win a trip for two to magical Paris, France, or one of 5 Black & Decker bread makers. Look for your mail-in entry in the Eagle Brand Baking Magic booklet at participating grocery stores or at canada.eaglebrand.com. So enter today and make some magic with Eagle Brand, the magic ingredient.
I am the new Dustbuster. They have rebuilt me. Better performance, larger capacity, easier to empty. I am no longer a vacuum. I am a cleaning machine. I am the new Dustbuster. I am built by Black & Decker.
Need a new look? Get the mouse. It doesn't just sand. It also scrubs, removes, and polishes. It's a whole new breed of tool. The mouse, built by Black & Decker.
Yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Martha. And what better way to celebrate the season than with good things for your holiday table?
This looks really good.
Martha and her guests bring you holiday cheer and festive dishes.
Do something in the kitchen.
Great gift package ideas.
And these are ready to wrap for presents.
And of course, the main event. Celebrate the holidays from Martha's Kitchen all week. Beginning Monday at noon on Food Network Canada.
Chopping up a few more odd vegetables, some celery and carrots, even the tops of the carrots. And we got leeks in there now and some couple of onions, and that is going to boil until in about 3 hours time. This one, can you see that, Snoopy, is going to look like that one, all right? And that one, I'll show you what we do with that in a minute, but that's how you make stock. I'll show you all the other stuff you can do with it too. Now this is a really quick, really quick dish, which is nice with chicken. You need a little bit of oil. Okay. Not a lot, about a tablespoonful of oil. Use a non-stick pan, use a lot less oil. Right. We want some ginger. We're going to grate. And we want, but we don't have to do this. We'll do this after I get the chicken, first of all. And we just get our chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. And we just put them in to the hot pan very quickly to sear. That's all. Just let them sit there for a couple of minutes. And never seen anybody wash their hands that quickly before, have you? Now we want some ginger. So we just grate some ginger. If you don't want to grate the ginger, well, you can just cut thin slices of it like that. It's your decision, all right? But we're not going to put the ginger in for a minute. We want a little bit of garlic. And this time we're going to put the garlic cloves in whole, right into the pan, so they get a nice gentle flavor of garlic. And these are cooked here now. See, that one doesn't take very long to do the outside. Put the garlic in whole, and it won't burn. And the bits of ginger we'll put in there to flavor the oil. All right, that in there right now. We'll put the ginger, put that in the pan too. And, that's about what we've got to do at the moment. Now, we need some cherry tomatoes, some salt, and some pepper. You put salt and pepper in everything. Well, I do. So, pepper. And if you don't like salt, there are things you can do. A little bit of vinegar helps a lot. I mean, you need something that gives you a little brightness to what you're doing. Okay? So, that hot oil. See, the underneath cooking now. Now, what you do, see, that's done nicely now. Now, what we do now is to dump in, we've got the ginger in there, some cherry tomatoes, and just give them a little bit of a stir, and put in the smallest amount of water. Really a small. If you don't want to put water in, you put wine in. When you put wine, you put apple juice. You know, you can, what you've got matters. I've even put chamomile tea in there on one occasion. You just want a little tiny bit. A little, very little tiny bit, because what's going to happen to that, see, already it's steaming away, and it will make steam. We'll turn the heat down to low, and it will cook the tomatoes, and the juices will go together with thing, and the steam will evaporate and pretend the water's never been there. Okay, now the stock, bay leaves, put in a couple of bay leaves, and put in whole peppercorns. Now there's a lovely flavor that comes to whole peppercorns, a really nice flavor. So we just put those in there. And I want to show you something else with the stock while we're at it. You can read all kinds of books that tell you that you've got to skim it. See all that? This is the scum on the top. That's protein that's actually sort of boiling. It's not dirt, it's just protein. And I don't skim it. I just let it wait. And it boils down to this. Now I'm going to show you what we do with this right now. We take this. Let's get some room here so we can work. We're going to take this pot of stock that's been cooking for a while. We get ourselves a strainer. And let's get this out of the way. Get ourselves a strainer and pour it through the sieve. That's all. All that stuff has had all the goodness cooked out of it, so don't worry about it anymore. Now look, on top of it is fat floating. Enough floats up if you put it in the fridge overnight to look like that. And then you can easily take it off the top. Great chicken fat. This is just telling you how to make stock, okay? In here, we've got this starting to cook. The peas are starting to come. The tomatoes are starting to turn color and get soft. And that's going to sit there for about another 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to put peas in. I'll go get you later. Bye.
Come join Food Network Canada as we swing our way into the holiday season with our Sunday night special presentations. Hop in the sidecar with Jennifer and Clarissa as they take you around the world for a taste of Christmas.
You're Mexican.
First, a traditional English Christmas dinner with all the trimmings.
Happy Christmas.
Then it's off to Jamaica for a spicy holiday island style.
There's little piggy went to market. Cool running, man.
Two Fat Ladies Christmas specials back to back tomorrow at 9. Brought to you by Ziploc Containers. Ziploc, all you ever wanted in a container.
Ziploc containers. Test number 12. Both of these containers can go into the microwave. One of them doesn't always make it. Ziploc, all you ever wanted in a container.
What did you call her again? Big phony liar face?
Like she made that casserole in a microwave. Duh.
No overcooked edges, no frozen centers. You can cook great meals in the inverter microwave oven from Panasonic.
Duh.
Thank you. I mean, it's really...
Here's a better idea. How about the largest selection of Chaps Ralph Lauren sportswear in Canada? The perfect gift. It's at the Bay.
Watch Ken Kostick.
Wonderful day. Wonderful menu. All this stuff here is going to happen? You've made my day. There's going to be a hunk of burn and love here. Whoa!
Watch Ken Kostick's Company.
You have to cut
I am cutting it.
Okay.
Yes. Caustic is loose.
You taught me everything I know.
Yes.
Watch Ken Kostick and Company cook.
Is it hot yet? I think so. Pump up the talent.
God, the things you learn on this show.
Watch Ken Kostick and Company Sundays at 10 only on Food Network Canada. Watch what you eat. This is Food Network Canada.
All right, now we're just going to finish this chicken. Have a look here and see how that little bit of water was turned into a great sauce. thickened with the juices out of the chicken and the tomatoes. Put in some frozen peas. All right, just for the last couple of minutes of cooking. Just let it get on and do that. The stock we know about. Now let's make a chicken salad. Cut an onion. Get a nice red onion. Cut it nice and thin. All right. The smaller the onion, if you could get a smaller one, you'll get nicer, finer rings on it. But that's all you need. Now, chicken salad can be boring. Just mayonnaise and, yeah. What I like to do is get pears. Get a nice pear with a big knife. Cut the pear in quarters, which is the easy way to get the middle out of it. And then look, you just go to the nibble end of it and slide it out like that. And you've done the pear. And then slide along underneath there's that. Now, we're doing pears. And, sweet fruits are good with chicken. Bananas even are good with chickens, but we're not going to do bananas. We're going to do pears. Why are we going to do pears? Because we've got pears. That's why we're going to do it. We're going to slice this thin all the way across there into chunks. That'll be enough. And we're going to get a red pepper, a bit of red pepper. And we're going to cut that into smallish pieces. Cut it off there. And chop it crosswise. So we've got red, white, green, yellow. All these nice colors happening here. And we just chop that. And when you make a salad, don't mush it all up because you want it, you want it so that you can put your teeth into it. Some mayonnaise, tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Make the mayonnaise work with a little bit of mustard. Get a teaspoonful of Dijon mustard and put that in with the mayonnaise. One of these spoons is going to get clean and the other one isn't, so we'll just put that over there for that. Stir it together, and there's a nice spiky mayonnaise with mustard in it. Right, chicken salad. So, we want chicken breasts. So you cook them, you could cook them like that if you wanted to. I'll just give that little poke down so that the peas actually do get in. And see, it starts to look nice even in the pan with the contrast of the red and the green. A little bit of extra salt would be a good idea on those peas. Okay, right. Now, chicken breasts. Make some room here. Have to move this bigger apartment, I think. Slice the chicken nice and thin, diagonally. All right? Look, not just diagonally that way, but let your knife slide, and you'll get a much nicer textured piece of chicken. Hang on to it with your fingers and slide across it. Here we go. Slide it. The more you slide the knife, the better the cut you get. All right. There, you want a lettuce? All right. Grab yourself a lettuce. That bit goes in the stock pot. All right. And then just make it look great. There you go. A little bit. There we go. And what do? You either get a big bowl and toss it all together, or you put the pears on first. You put the onions, most of the onions on next. You put the chicken and the peppers on next in a great pile. I shouldn't have shown you this, but it's dead easy, and you put mayonnaise on the top. When you get to the table, you say, would somebody like to toss the salad? And that's what you do. I'll be back.
Next, the battle for culinary supremacy continues on Iron Chef. Then get the best cooking and entertaining tips and tricks from Martha's Kitchen. That's all tonight on Food Network Canada.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, cats don't come with brakes. Fact, no other wipe kills germs faster than new Lysol disinfecting wipes. They kill 99.9% of germs in 30 seconds. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact. Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, a child who shares nothing else will share the cold bug. Fact, Lysol spray kills 99.9% of the cold virus in only 30 seconds. No spray is better at killing viruses. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
If President's Choice made babies, they'd sleep through the night. If President's Choice made CDs, it would be easy to remove the wrapper. If President's Choice made bottled water, it would come from an iceberg, our cleanest, purest source. Hey, we did that already. President's Choice, the way things should be.
We've got more for you on Food Network Canada.
Ziploc containers, test number 23. These containers cost about the same. But how do they really stack up? Ziploc, all you ever wanted in a container.
Brought to you by Ziploc Containers. Ziploc, all you ever wanted in a container. One madman. 4 chefs. A host of challengers. And one really big kitchen. Who will be the one to topple the Iron Chefs in the quest for world food domination? Join us for the ultimate food fight, Iron Chef, on Food Network Canada. Next.
You're watching Food Network Canada.
Now there's our roast chicken. Just look at that. With that crispy skin on it that we got from and that lovely gravy in there. Really, really pretty. Got some tarragon to sprinkle over the chicken salad. Have a look here at my chicken stock. See those onions that went in? Look, see? They squish right down because that's how they've cooked. And in another half hour, they'll be even skinnier down there. Just great. All right. Now, a little bit of lemon zest or orange zest on there. That's us. You know, we've cooked. Oh, here's a trick. Keep your chicken stock in there. You have to have chicken to make chicken stock, but you can make stock out of anything that you boil. The only thing to remember, whether it's vegetable stock or meat stock, don't put potatoes in it. Don't put starchy things in it. Just put green vegetables and you know, that's the way you go. Easy. Right, now there's our chicken with tomatoes and peas. You know, a pretty little dish, that one. It's very colorful. Stock done. We'll put some orange zest on this. You know, life is easy. Bye.